Jó, na. Üdvözlet, srácok és lányok, itt újra Rap Devil beszél, és folytatjuk a Hogwarts Legacy nevezetű játékot. Jó. Úgy látszik, megy a videó felvétel, úgyhogy úgy jártunk, hogy Poppy-val beszélnünk kell.
You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran... One?
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when...
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us.
Who value creatures as well.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snid...
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Ennyi. Megbeszéltük, hogy a nagymamáját segíthetnek előkeríteni a kentaurok. Jó. Jó, akkor egy küldetés van. Sebastian. Próbáljuk féken tartani, mert mostanság egy kicsit bepörgött a pali.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Na, megint wait. Gondolom, este kell mennünk, így van.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all the... This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around.
Do you think there's a connection to the trip?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood...
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay. After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Már voltam. Harc! Legyen egy kis akció. Jó sokat itt beszélgettünk mostanság.
Rather unwise.
Kelj föl, Sebastian! Ne hagyd, hogy ezek a szerencsétlenek pórújjáltassanak minket. Erősebbek vagyunk mi ennél. Van még kettő itt, nem?
Revelio.
Az ott mi? Mit tartatok ott lent? Na mindegy, menjünk tovább.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Várjatok innen.
Revelio.
Ó, hát itt már akkor voltam, az csak egy izé. Nem fontos.
Once again, we could fight our way through.
Itt is
or be
voltam.
discreet.
You know which one I'd
Hopp, hopp,
choose.
hopp, hopp, áj. Itt most egy kicsit izé. Az előbb csak bementem.
I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Rap Devil tud ilyet is.
Over here!
Mégsem. Adjatok már! Áó! Ez már fájdalmas volt egy kicsit. Van még egy nap. Ó! Ó, gyöcsi. Rázódítom Thor kalapácsát.
Relative term.
Kalapács az nem volt
It
itt,
is.
de legalább
And that
megöltük.
was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Polypotion. Állj. Nem. Állj. Nem, mert kimegyek a questből. Majd lesz ilyen.
Revelio.
Jövünk a pókok helyére. Imádom. Ja, de itt voltam. Arra volt csak pók. Overlook mine. Ott nem voltam. Bocs.
Revelio.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Rune szimbólumot kell találnunk.
It's Totalis.
Igen, vett
Looks like a
potion.
tomb.
It's closed after accidents.
Revelio.
Now I see why.
Más merre nem lehet menni?
Confringo.
Erre például. Na! Szipolyozd már ki.
Revelio.
Pillantás. Lesz itt aztán tudsz. Ezt szerintem. Majd arra fele.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting
Yogi.
for even a
Van
spider
itt.
to prey on.
Oh,
Revelio.
Nice of you to stop by.
Ezeket elintézzük, aztán jönnek a pókok, ha? Mivel fogadjunk? Tanulj meg lőni!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Túl sokan vannak, igaz. Ott már ott legalábbak. Jaj!
Revelio.
Erre is lehet menni, de arra is.
That ledge is
Akkor
awfully high.
találkozzunk jó barátainkkal, a pókokkal. Ja nem, ezek csak így voltak. Ó, mondjuk egy goblint elintéztek így is. Elintéztek így is egy goblint, úgyhogy... Legalább egy ellenfélt elintéztek, aztán nem kellett nekem. Amúgy megtaláltam egy csomó Merlin küldetést, és most már a gírbe, így jut eszembe, már 40-es, elvileg a maximumon vagyunk. 40 darab ilyen vackot tárolhatok. Hát úgy látszik, már csak 8-at tudok felvenni. Itt nincs semmi. És alattunk van esetleg. Ja. Nem tudunk se csak fölfele.
Must be
Akkor.
something around. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of them.
Ijesztőek ezek a vackok, azért is lőn le.
Revelio.
Az olyan nézőimet ne riogassam el. Inkább ne lássuk. Oda le kéne menni, de látjuk, hogy itt van cucc, úgyhogy erre megyünk tovább. Oda ne várok is, besegítenek, úgy látszik. Szép volt szem. Most hogy megyünk vissza? Kis pókok.
Revelio.
Arra fele. Ezen a szinten valami. Ahogy látom, nincs. Akkor ugri. Ugri, Jar Jar, ugri!
Smashing.
Ezek csak menekülnek, ezek a kis pókok. Meg gondolom, jön a nagyobb. Oda néz, mi hely. Ezt is hogy kidolgozták, azt a mindenit, hogy oda néz.
Revelio.
Jó van, hallottam már. Menjél tovább, ne bámészkodj. Megyek. Jó.
Confringo. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Ja, hál' Isten. Egy pillanatra már elhittem, hogy itt pókinvázió is jöhet. Arra kell menni, úgyhogy mi erre megyünk. Basszusá! Jézusom, de megijesztettek. Rohadékok. Igaz, végül is én jövök az ő helyükre, úgyhogy ezt nem így kéne megoldani. Lepalló.
Reparo.
Arra van valami szebb.
Revelio.
Ja. Kukucs. Ó, de szép pók vagy. Ja, nem. Szerintem lesz még nagyobb pók is. Akkor törődj azzal, én a másikkal most már. Besegítettem egy kicsit.
Revelio.
Rohadék pókok, bassza meg.
Revelio.
Confindo. Na, nem tudok többet felvenni. Maxon vagyok, jó, most már látom. Ez már a bógok területe lesz akkor. Direkt nem nyomtam el az ultit. Nehogy úgy járjak, hogy nincsen ultim. Én ilyen vagyok.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Jaj, nem itt. Itt így kell mennünk.
Lumos.
Takarodjatok innen.
Confringo.
Attól visszamennek. Ó, egy kis asztalka.
Lumos. Lumos.
Hoppá. Beette a gedva ezt a helyet. Fúj.
Revelio.
Jó sok kérdőjeles tudtunk van, ez jó.
Lumos. Lumos.
Engedjetek.
Confringo.
Meg már lesznek izék is.
Revelio.
Bókok nem vették meg az összes izét? Összes manót nézzenek oda, ott vannak. Tudtam. De csak egy. Istennek. Ne hiányoztál. De ügyes voltál, szép volt.
Revelio.
Nekem már kifogyott a szufla. Jó, pénz. Más. Nincs. Akkor megyünk tovább. Újabb pók. Nem? Nem.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Kukucs. Ó, nem szabadott volna az ultit elnyomni. Na mindegy. Gyűjtsük. Biztos jön egy nagyobb pók ezek után. Hát csak ez a kettő marad? Nem, valaki lövöldöz. Ó, jönnek a kis pókok. Na de jó. Tudtam, hogy jönni fogsz. Ezért kettőt is eltolok rád. Jézusom, hát itt ez a nagy is. Nem csak egy volt. Na, besegített az egyik ellenfél. Na. Van még pók, miért nem azt tőled? Na most már te is meghalhatsz. Na. Köszönjük a segítséget.
For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio.
Szedjünk mivel mindent, azt mehetünk tovább.
Revelio.
Az lesz a továbbításunk egyik kulcsa valószínű.
Confringo.
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Volt még egy.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Tessék. Tessék, kinyitottam. Ott hagytam egy chestet, de hát kit érdekel. Ez minek van itt? Jó, hogy ott fölmenjek? Á, já, látom. Ja. Nem Lumos. Bocsáss meg. De miért mentél át? Miért vagy majom? Tudom, hogy csak azt csinálod, amit nyomok a gombon, de hát én ezt nem hiszem, hogy nyomtam volna. De nyomtam.
Revelio.
Na. Menjünk akkor. Itt mi van? Olyan ajtóba mentünk be, ahol próbák szoktak lenni.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Isidora naplója. Harmadik a hétből.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
Jó.
Confringo.
Check on Sebastian.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Most nézem
I'm
a
fascinated by it.
két idióta klubnak a gól összefoglalóját. A loser pool vezet a Margit ellen. Pfú, bezd meg. De amilyen gólokat kapott a kurtonyás. Ezt terelt. Rendesen benézett a salaknak a góljánál. 2-2. Na, meg a végén bejön, hogy döntetlent gondoltam ki, de közben meg a Napoli vezetés szerzett. Egy kis off-topic. A Napoli megszerezte a vezetést. Az Eintracht Frankfurt ellen. Jó, ennyi.
For the trek out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Én találtam már valamit. Azt a tükröt, bizony. Enter, Undercroft. Menjünk be.
Now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit.
Ó,
Revelio.
hogy visszajutottunk. És...
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And
És
the
akkor
bad
a
news?
két oldal
We're in for more
a
trouble.
helyére került. Találta
I
Sebastian.
know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian.
Ki van
I
akadva
haven't.
arra, hogy
You're
egy
not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so
kobold segítsen,
ignorant?
ami történt a Feldcroftba. Ez mit jelent az első? Bocsi, egy kicsit utána nézek. Tehát ez cruel. Ez kegyetlen volt. You are not thinking straight. Nem gondolkodsz rendesen. Nem gondolkodsz rendesen, vagy ez kegyetlen volt?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Nyugodj le, majd én elintézem. Fasznak kell itt pattogni. Hát de nem. Azt írta, hogy egy story quest megvan. Hát akkor meg mit izél itt? Ne pattogjál, Sebastian, majd én elintézem, hagyjad csak. A goblinok az én ügyem. Majd szólok, hogyha segítség kell. És most elmegyünk szépen az ükség szobájába, akármi is történik. Jó lesz ez a pálca. Mindenféle vackot szedtünk fel. Egyik sem pluszol. Leadom el a Rocksmodsba. És aztán mehetünk tovább. Ja. Inventory. Mindenféle hülyeséget találtunk. Nagyon jó. 35-ös szint amúgy. Palik, lányok. Már ott tartunk. Fejlődünk. Azt hallottam, hogy elvileg 40-es szintig van a játék. Remélem, hogy nem igaz. Mert itt a talentfa. Ez itt nagyon úgy néz ki, hogy amúgy többnek kéne lennie. Ugye megmutatom. Mire gondolok? 35-ös szintű vagyok, ugye? Na de most itt a talentfa. Itt 4. Még 4. Az 8. 10. 17. 17 darab spellt el kéne. Elvileg ki kéne fullozni ezt az egészet, nem? Akkor még 17 levelnek kell még itt lenni a talentpontok által. Remélem akkor, hogy az utolsót megadja, akkor Beadja azt a 17-et.
Revelio.
Jól számoltam? Nem voltam hülye? Négy, 8, 2, 10, 17, így van. Így van, 17.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive
LB
than the
Weeks, te
last.
ki a fene
Combo
vagy?
spin witches as soon as you can.
Milyen küldetések nyíltak meg? The sky is the limit tonight. Ezt majd videón kívül megcsinálom, ez a fontos. Na, menjünk akkor fontos kuldire. És így csináljuk. Szépen. Ott a víz alatt. Ez hol van? Quest? Kérlek segíts, hova kell mennem? Map Chamber. Akkor a Secret Room. Furcsáltam is, hogy a víz alatt van. A hölgyikével kell beszélni. Ah.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news.
Üdvözletem,
The goblins are looking
hölgyem.
for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Arról Repfordban van.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Igen.
I had hoped that when the time came, the
Az
occupant of that
igazgató
office would be
irodában
of
van.
help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
Következő
You'll need to
próba ott
access
van.
the office while he's away.
I
Az
understand.
én necces. Hogy játsszuk ki?
Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Egészségetekre a Crash Bandicoot bögrényből iszom. Professzor Figgel kell beszélni, hogy jussunk be. Bocsi, utána töltök, mert ma nem túl sokat ittam, ha úgy vesszük, lent voltam focizni, nem vittem magammal üdítőt. Túl sokat nem ittam. Na. Azt mondja, hogy kezd. Polyjuice plot. Most használjuk a Százfülé főzetet. Add ide. Add ide, csináljuk. Százfülé főzet.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Itt van a mellékküldés mellettem. Állj csak meg, ez milyen mellékküldi? De mondjuk lent van, úgyhogy... Ez itt jelölve van a térképen, de... Így van. És itt van még egy. Meccs 4. Legyőztem eddig a golyó bajnokokat. Ajha. Volt egy kis akadási. Remélem felvette. Na, várnunk kell. Hát hol van ez a szerencsétlen? Nátszálljon állj. Nettivel kell találkozunk, meg Poppyval is. Forbidden Forest. Hölgyek, miért vagytok ilyenek? Hű. Jó. Na most ez jön.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository.
Kíváncsi vagyok a Százfülé főzetre. Azért is ezt foglalkoztattam elsődlegesbe.
Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's
Hiszi
office.
vagy nem?
Incredible.
De az igazgató
You'll
irodába.
need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Százfülé. Gondoltok erre is. Mindent beleraktak, ami a Harry Potter filmekben benne volt. Hoppá! A hangja is ilyen? Hangja is jó. Mindjárt
How do
meglátjuk.
you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
A hangja is
How do
átment.
I sound?
Convincing.
Mert ugye a
I've
titkok
taken the liberty of
kamrájában,
transfiguring your robes.
a filmben,
As we discussed,
Harrynek
you'll
meg
need
a
the
Ronnak a
password from
hangja
Scrooge.
ugyanaz volt, mint
who
ahogy
could be anywhere
Hermione-nak
in the
és a
castle.
macska
You
szőrzettel.
might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the
Egy
hopes
a
that he can
picsába.
convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Hé, meg nem tudok már inni se, nézd
I
meg.
suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
Kiborítom,
It's
mint a
rather strange to
tudtat.
hear gratitude
Óvatosan,
coming
te
from Professor
szerencsétlen.
Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Húha. És nézd meg még. Ott ott körvonalazódik a testünk.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. I wonder almost daily why...
Remélem több nem lesz. Remélem több nem lesz. Nehogy lebukjak.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Nehogy olyan hülyeséget mondjak, hogy lebukjak. Az oktalanság lenne. Please do. Kérem. Oktalanság lenne, vagy.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Do better. Password from
Hope it's not
school.
about anything I've been doing.
Vigyázzatok innen. Nem tartsuk el a Százfülé főzet.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Nem.
Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley.
Nem jött össze.
How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig?
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Attention, students. I hereby Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Igen, elfelejtettem. Mi az a Purity of Blood? Bocsi, hogy ezekkel megszakítom a játékmenetet, a vértisztasága.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation
Aztán
with
most
me
fog
or
rád
anyone else.
köszönni.
Of
Ez
course,
a
sir.
toujours
Scrope
pura.
shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Let's go.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Na,
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
az ígéretemet nem tartottam be, úgyhogy most fogom betartani. Megyünk a szükséges szobába. Szépen kinyomjuk a kérdőjeleket. Ennyi. Ennyi kérdőjeles tudsz volt. Elég kevés. Hoppá. Elmegyünk ide, és eladogatjuk a cuccokat, mert nagyon keveset tudunk
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
venni. Vagyis hát elraktározni pontosan. De ez itt van. Miért vezetsz tovább?
Come on in and have a look around.
Ja,
No touching.
már a main questhez vezetne. Minusz, minusz, minusz. Dől a pénz, dől a pénz. Mindent is megveszünk, ha? Show me the money, here comes the money. Oh, egy pluszos történet. Satyek. Nem adjuk el.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for that.
Jó, várj egy picit. A gírhez létszi. Satyek. Egy, né. Hát ha egyet is. De ezzel nem értek egyet, hogy ez így néz ki rajtam.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Na most beszéljünk. Sell it items. Minden mínuszos. Jó, akkor nincsen. Majd a recepteket meg mindent azért megveszegetek. Már lassan 22 000 van. Azért nem kis pénz. Ez Headmaster Office, meg minden. Poppyval kell beszélgetni, Natival kell beszélgetni. Ó, hogyha itt van már Hogsmeade-ben, akkor legyen ez a küldi. Ó. Kint Hogsmeade-ből. Akkor vezess oda. Ez nem mellékküldetés. Ez annál több azért. Ott van egy másik mellékküldi. De azt majd én intézem. Nem kell.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put
See you,
an
Natty.
end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Raby.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Beszélnünk kell emberekkel. Akkor hajrá! Első jelöltünk pedig
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
jó messze van. Húss egy kicsit.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Daisy Rabe.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
So was
Mr.
Dibble.
Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May
Otto
I interest you in
Dibble.
a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Már csak Agabus Filbert maradt.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified. I watched. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but...
I suppose Harlow does not like people talking.
Hello, Hamora.
As you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Yeah. Vissza kell menni Nattyhoz, csak először hagyd lootoljam ezt a részt ki. Kesztyű! Mínuszos. Egy újabb mínuszos. Pénz. Jó. Megyünk akkor tova. Ilyenkor tényleg annyira sajnálom, hogy nem tudok fordítani. Megpróbáltam minél jobb választást eszközölni, amikor úgy hozta. Hát remélem jól választottam.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Merre ment Natty már meg? Hol kóbászolsz?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
De jó. Körbe kell mennem. Ne.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it.
Akkor veszélybe van.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. The footprints led to this room. Revelio.
Igen.
Accio. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Akkor itt bizony lopakodni kell.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oda kell mennünk.
As if it's all the fault of us witches! You talk as if we do nothing!
Mi az Isten hangod van?
Hello?
Az isteni. Itt vagyok. Au. Gyerünk, köbdös!
The book of poems that was taken from Ashley's soldiers. Revelio.
Jó. Pénz. Oh. Felveszünk mindent is. Ezek meghallgatták, ahogy izé.
Revelio.
Hogy megölöm a többieket. Hát jó, nem az én problémám.
Revelio.
Taka.
Confringo.
Vissza. Na nézzük, itt mi van.
Revelio.
Revelio. Nem mondd, hogy itt nincs semmi.
Hey. We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Expulso! Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? That's just the beginning. Death from above! Die for that. Expulso!
Arra vagy.
Revelio.
Még nem megyek tovább, mert még nekem meg kell találnom a Double Low vizét. Még vannak cuccok, ha? Erre már nincs.
Revelio.
Itt fönt.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Tessék.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Love letter.
Revelio.
Na, akkor tényleg most már mehetünk.
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you were over here. Where'd you go?
Hun vagy? Oh. Te hogy nézel ki, Neti? Ja, az iszkó réb. Iszkó réb. Hoppá!
Aloha, Mora.
Aloha, Mora. Nem baj, hogy én itt lockpickelek addig, amíg ti ott benn vagytok, ha? Nézzük meg, mi van ebben. Isco Rames.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Előbb nyisd ki a másikat, addig én védekezek.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
De és oda hogy jutunk fel? Ja. Ja, haza. Vissza kell menni. Haza.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking
ezeket mi nem
great
tudjátok kivizsgálni
Next
az
time,
ilyeneket.
Please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yeah. Újabb cucclát kinyithatóvá. Quests. Poppy-val kell találkozni. De ezt majd a következő videóba tesszük meg. És innen fogjuk kezdeni. Read mail.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering
Otto Dibble.
me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Na, akkor el is köszönök, és akkor találkozunk a következő videóban. Addig is legyen szép napotok. Sziasztok!